Welcome back, everyone. Before we begin, make sure you hit like, because this footage shows exactly why police accountability matters. One officer has already been arrested, but after watching this, you tell me, who was worse?
Laughing Auditor here, and I'm coming to you from this location. I've just come from Slough Police Station and Slough Borough Council, and I've just noticed that there's a probation office just here as well. So they're all within spitting distance of each other. So I am going to have a wee look round there and see how they react to a man with a camera. In the meantime, guys, if you do enjoy this video, please like it, feel free to share it. And you know how it goes, don't forget to pop down, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button if you're watching on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok. It really does go a long way to help me grow the channel, and it keeps allowing me to bring you these videos that you all seem to enjoy or find interesting at the very least. But this is the probation office. Let's have a wee gander about here. Let's see what the script is. So you've got some people in reception, so I'm not going to bother them. Here I am. But you've got a few people in reception. Let's go have a wee gander. Let's do a wee lip the lip and get around the back of this. It's open to the public. Oh, and that gate's open as well. That bike doesn't even look locked. Someone's got to chain up the bicycle. That's the police back at the police station. Oh, you see, we have that little smoking bit here. Oh, that is in there. Part of the police station. Who knows? It's all quiet about here, you know. I can hear noise. I hear people coming and going. Jesus Christ. That's a bit of a look at the state of that. Jeez, I could have sliced my foot off, man. Maybe not sliced it off, but done myself a serious injury. Unbelievable. Is that a police van or something, or some sort of prisoner transport van? It looks like it's got a cage in the back. It is as well. I think it is. It's like a prisoner transport van. What's that doing here? I don't think they transported people to and from. I may be mistaken. It just looks, no, probably not. Maybe for community service or something. People doing community service. I've seen a bunch of boots, safety boots in the back seat, so maybe it is for people doing community service or something like that. I don't think anybody's going to be volunteering at the probation office in Slough anytime soon. We look in here before we head back down the front. You might smell gas about here. Never good, never good. Yeah, let's just take me back down the front. Let's go up these steps. I'm gonna get a...
This video begins calmly, almost casually. The auditor introduces the location, a police station, bar council, and probation office sitting side by side, and explains his intent. Observe reactions to a man with a camera. What follows is quiet exploration, a slow walk around public-facing areas. No confrontation, no urgency. That calm is deceptive. The silence builds tension. The camera lingers, details are noted, and the environment feels oddly exposed. Then, without warning, a staff member approaches and asks the key question, "Why are you recording?" The auditor responds politely, reassuring her there's nothing to worry about. At this stage, everything remains civil, but the interaction plants a seed. Someone has raised concern, and once concern exists, authority usually follows.
A bird's eye view. He's there. That lady that was at the door. Hiya.
Can I ask why you're recording around here?
It's what I do. I go about filming places.
You just what?
I go about filming places.
Go about filming?
Yeah. Is there an issue?
I was just wondering what it was that you was doing, just because someone obviously raised it, so...
Yeah, I'm just filming it. It's nothing to worry about. Have a nice day, yeah? Excuse me, I need to take this call. Hello? No, it's fine, thank you. Yeah, I need to go though, sorry. Alright, thank you. Bye bye bye.
Hello, sir, you
Hiya.
alright?
That's about how you doing?
Not too
So
bad.
my name's Dino, I'm a probation officer based in Slough. This isn't anything to do with the police, and this
Sorry,
is private
stop,
property.
don't don't come close to me, please, if you don't
Well,
mind.
are you on private land?
Am I?
Yeah.
Right,
So,
okay, what's that got to do with you?
I'm here to assist.
It's a civil matter, my friend.
No, it's fine. So,
No, it's not fine. Can you identify yourself, please?
well, you identify yourself first.
I don't need to identify myself, you do.
Do I?
Yeah, of course you do. It's part of your policy.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3 points identification, please, if you don't mind.
come out here just to ask
Are you going to
kindly-
identify yourself if you don't mind? As per your policy, 3 points identification, name, number, station. No, I'm helping you, I'm telling you what you need
No,
to
that's
do.
fine.
Are you going to do that?
This is
Are you
a
going to do
car
that?
park belonging
Are you
to
going to do
the
that?
probation office.
Are you going to do that?
You're causing concern to the staff here.
I've hardly spoken to the staff. I've had a very
Well,
polite
you don't have to
conversation
speak
with
to
one
staff.
lady.
It's all covered on cameras and stuff.
Is
so
it?
that
That's
people
fine.
are wondering why I'm
It's also
videoing
covered. It's on this camera.
people's cars.
Yeah. Are you going to identify yourself?
And so that is
Are you
a
going to
concern.
identify yourself?
So you're not welcome here.
So-
that's
so I'm
why
not
a member
talking
of
to
the
you.
probation service
Okay,
is here
right.
asking you to leave.
Right, and I'm going to politely decline.
Okay.
Right.
Well, that's fine.
Are you recording me?
Pardon?
Are you recording me?
I am recording you.
You need to notify me, you know that? Also part of your policy. It's funny how I seem to know your job better than what you do at this moment in time. How's that?
No, don't worry, that's fine.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't need to worry. You'll need to worry.
You probably do
When
my job better than I do, perhaps.
I wouldn't want to do your job, to be fair.
Obviously, I can't force you to leave.
Of course you can't, so I think
but
you
I'm
need to jog
here-
on.
But I'm just here to.
You need to be
politely say
quiet.
that
You've not
you're-
identified yourself. You've failed the basic 101 of being a police officer when you're asked to identify yourself, so you need to shut your mouth and maybe go back into your little police station over there.
I don't know why you're being so rude.
Because I've asked you to identify yourself, you're failing to do that. You failed to adhere to your policy. So if it's easy for you to break the simple rules, what about the more complex things that you need to stick to? Are you breaking them as well? I have no faith in you as a police officer. You've completely undermined your oath.
Really?
So again, I'll
Well, I'm
repeat
really
myself. I suggest you
sorry
shut your
about that.
mouth and jog back off into your police station.
I'm sorry that my very presence and my attitude is such that
All I ask you to do is identify yourself. Nothing out of the ordinary that you
are
would
being
normally do.
quite rude.
I am being rude because you
And
failed to
generally
adhere
when
to your
people,
policy.
in order to sort of get on in life, you kind of need to be a bit more civil, don't you?
Well, if you'd identified yourself like you're supposed
Well, if it's
to,
really
like
important
you're
to
supposed
you,
to,
my
we would have
name
had a
is-
civil conversation. But you've got a bit of an ego, mate,
My name
and
is
I'm here to tear you down
Right.
and put you back in your place.
Thank
All right?
you.
Because members of the public expect better from a public servant.
This is where the encounter turns volatile. A probation officer and then a police sergeant step in, immediately attempting to assert control. The sergeant demands identification, closes distance, and frames the situation as a problem. Despite no crime being identified, the auditor refuses, calmly but firmly, insisting the officer follow policy first. That refusal triggers a breakdown in professionalism. Voices rise. Ego takes center stage. The auditor repeatedly requests name, number, and station, exposing the officer's unwillingness to comply with his own rules. The exchange spirals into a public power struggle, with the sergeant attempting to dictate terms and the auditor dismantling that authority line by line. This segment is raw confrontation, authority challenged, composure tested, and credibility slipping fast.
Oh, I know,
Right?
I do.
So again, I'll ask you 3 points of identification, Sergeant. Name, number, station, as per your policy. If not, the conversation's over and toddle off back into your station. See you later.
Okay.
Didn't expect this, did you? Thought as much.
Have you finished?
Have you finished?
No, I'm just trying to
Are you
get
going to
my...
identify yourself?
Well, I'm about to, but if you can give me a few
Crack on.
seconds to...
Identify yourself, please. What? I'm not talking to you, mate, so you mind your own business as well. Well, I'm not talking to you, so maybe keep it shut and get back in your little car and toddle back off to your job. No one's talking to you. You're a rude person shouting at me from the other side of the car park. Yeah, shut your mouth. See you later. Exactly. Bye. See ya. The moronic idiots. Guy couldn't even identify himself, and he thinks he could demand me to do X, Y, and Z. Not gonna happen. If he had identified himself, the conversation would have been completely different. I'm being aggressive. Abusive. What did I say that was abusive? What did I say that was abusive? What did I say that was abusive, big man? What did I say that was abusive? What did I say that was abusive? Exactly. Wind your neck in, man. Mind your place. Bye. Sergeant, you're a disgrace to the uniform, you know that? Can't even identify yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. The public expect better. 100% we expect better. Who's this guy? In his little car, shouting for the other side of the car park, getting involved in something that's got nothing to do with him. You know what I mean? Like, saying I'm being abusive. Telling someone to be quiet and shut their mouth is not abuse, ladies and gentlemen, not under the eyes of the law. So, Sergeant Eagle Pants came out thinking he could dictate the flow of that conversation. Not going to happen. Not at all. Not in any sense of the word is he going to dictate how this conversation goes. He failed to identify himself, completely failed, and I don't think he liked the fact that a member of the public is standing up to his stupid little ego and putting him in his place. Anyway, toddling back off into work. I mean, what's it got to do with him anyway? The civil matters trespass got nothing to do with the police. He has no authority here whatsoever. Now, the probation office, that's a completely different kettle of fish, because I spoke to the lady at that door. I had to take a phone call, guys. I was waiting on it, and I was waiting on my phone call, and they came up and stood right in front of me. It was on a private phone call. Unbelievable, you can see that I'm on a phone call. Like, that's that wee guy's car. You're a lift engineer. Oh, carry on. Try to find out who he works for. Anyway, let's go back down the front. Let's go. So yeah, the probation officer, we have a brief conversation. Nothing unusual in that. Yes, then they go and get a sergeant that's scruffy, barely even in his uniform. Has no right to be stood there trying to dictate to me what I can and can't do. And getting in my space, despite the fact that I moved away several times. Opened by Fiona McTaggart. What a name that is. I wonder if she was Scottish, or is Scottish. It was opened in 2005, she's probably still about, but McTaggart. There's been a murder. He was just Taggart though, he wasn't McTaggart. She must have got some of the jokes back in the day. Fun fact, I had a friend that was an extra on Taggart, and he had one line or something, and he played a Ned, and I'd never let him forget it, because he's not a Ned at all. He's the least Nediest guy you'll meet. He's a bit of a friendly giant, to be fair. And but yeah, on the Taggart show, he played a wee bam, a wee Ned. For those of you unfamiliar with the term, NED stands for non-educated delinquent. It's a word associated with the mischievous youths of Scotland that like to get up to a little bit of no good. We've all been there once. Don't pretend you haven't. No one's an angel. But the Neds, the Bams of Scotland, the Bams of Glasgow are on a force to be reckoned with sometimes. You know, some of the patters absolutely brilliant, and yeah, very territorial. So that's what it is.
The aftermath is just as revealing as the confrontation itself. As the officers retreat, the auditor breaks down what just happened, highlighting the core issue, accountability. He explains that had basic policy been followed, none of this would have escalated. Instead, ego filled the gap where professionalism should have been. The camera continues rolling as he reclaims the space, observing freely once again. No detention, no enforcement, no authority left to assert. The final moments are reflective but sharp, aimed directly at the audience. He invites viewers to judge themselves, raising a bigger question. If officers ignore simple rules, what happens with complex ones? The video closes not with chaos, but with a warning. Unchecked authority doesn't need force, just silence.
A bird's eye view. And quite a lot of police cars, obviously not out solving crime. You good, bro, yeah?
Yeah, well, I'm good. I was just saying, I'm not on that, am I?
No, you're not. No. I don't get you guys, don't worry. Alright? Have a nice day, brother. Guy was staring me down as he was walking past. He was with his old dear, so I could probably understand why he probably didn't want to be on camera. He was with either his mother or grandmother. He can ask the question. If I did get him on, I'd tell him. I mean, if I was making a point of filming him, but so far I never. So, ladies and gentlemen, that has been that. Slough Probation Office. Unreal. Why is it when... that's the second probation office I've done, I think, where I've had a police officer come and act the fool. Another one, I had to tear him down as well, put him in his place. You know? Here. So I am leaving it there. I'm calling it time. I'm calling it a day. What do you think, guys? I've asked you before. Unbelievable. Leave your comments down below. I do look forward to reading them on this one. Let me know what you think of that copper. Did he warrant being spoken to in such a harsh manner? Considering he refused to follow his policy, and I still maintain if they fail to adhere to the very simple rules, then what about the more complex ones? You know what I mean? You know, these people they do have quite a bit of power and responsibility, and if they're going to start cutting corners, where does it end? So I'm leaving it there. If you have enjoyed this video, please like it, feel free to share it. Don't forget to pop down and hit that subscribe button. I'll say it again, if you're watching on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or X, or whatever, TikTok, hit the follow button, guys. It really does go a long way to help grow the channel. Keeps allowing me to do what I'm doing. And yeah, alright folks, take care. I'll see you all very soon.